Hey guys, welcome back to the Game Replay. I'm DavetheUsher. The game we're playing is Final Fantasy X for the PS2, and this game is brought to you by GameAnyone.com, your #1 source for video game walkthroughs. At the end of the last part, Tidus was just told by our new friend Riku that Zanarkand was destroyed 1,000 years ago. So how does that make sense? Did Sin swallow up Tidus and send him someplace into the future, perhaps? I don't know. It's pretty confusing right now, but let's keep on going and figure this out.
You said... you play Blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Huh.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Zanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. My Zanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Etonic!
Whoa! Wow!
You want to save the current game? Nah, we're good. But it looks like Sin has come again and washed Tidus off to someplace else. This is a recurring theme.
Riku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Alright, I don't know where I am, but I'm liking it a lot better than where I was.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Zanarkand Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Wakka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
All right, good stuff. Looks like we made a couple of new friends here. I don't know where I am, but at least they're gonna, you know, feed me, give me some shelter. Tidus is, he's been through the ringer lately. Washed up by Sin, dirty old building, crazy people, don't speak my language. Then Sin attacks again, and now I'm on some island. But at least these people do some blitzballing, you know. They've never heard of my team, of course, so, you know, things are still a little bit confusing. But, you know, as long as there's blitzball, things are looking up. Anyway, let's check out this team. The Besaid Aurochs, huh? What's going on, guys? I really want to make Captain Wakka proud at this year's tournament. Come practice with us once the toxin wears off, okay? Hope you get better soon, brother. Alright. I really want to make Captain Wakka proud at this year's tournament. I can hit the ball pretty good. Today's just a bad day, yeah? This is really weird, yeah? I could do 5 in a row yesterday. I'm nowhere near Captain Wakka, but I can hold my own underwater, yeah? It's just that I'm not so good with the ball. I gotta stop closing my eyes when the ball comes down. You being a blitzball player is probably what saved you out there. The best players, they can hold their breath like forever. I wish I could do that. We had an underwater race once, yeah? To see how long we could go. 2 laps and we were out. But Captain Wakka went 5. No sweat. That toxin's nasty stuff, yeah? You should go rest up. What am I saying? Take this. It might help. These guys are giving me items. Hey, I'll admit it. We're not the best blitzers in Spira. To do our best, that's our motto. Guess it's not enough, though. Here, take this, and do your best, yeah? That shot was spectacular, brother. Wish I could shoot like that. Captain Wakka's waiting for you. You better get going, yeah? There's fiends on the road, yeah? Use this if you get in trouble. Alright, so this team seems to be not the best in the world entirely. It's like a fucking circus. Oh, shit. Anyway, they gave me items. So basically, early on in Final Fantasy X, you know, most of the gameplay consists around, you know, bodies of great, you know, water and just kind of an island theme setting. So anyway, you might want to poke around here, check things out. You can get in the water here, kind of. And if you swim around, you'll discover a few, you know, secret little chests hidden about. There's something over here. I don't know what it is. Moon Crest. What's that? I mean, you can tell. Sounds important. Sounds like a key item. We got a couple here. Yeah, Moon Crest. Maybe it'll come in handy later. You just want to be on the lookout for these weird key items. Because just like all Final Fantasy games, these silly, odd key items always come in handy to, you know, obtain certain special rare items later on. So yeah, I'm just kind of swimming here, having a good time. But I think Captain Wakka's waiting on me there, yeah? Yes, all these people like to say yeah a lot. Brother. Alright, Wakka.
I felt like I could trust this Wakka, so I just had to ask. It's true Zanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Zanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Wakka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Zanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Wakka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
Well, that's a little bit depressing. So it seems like everyone's been saying that, you know, this city, Zanarkand, was destroyed 1,000 years ago. So could it be that Tidus was taken by Sin and thrown into the future?
Hey, it's this way.
Alright, Wakka, where are we going? Hey!
Huh?
Yeah.
What's the big idea?
Alright, and here we kind of have our first, you know, place of the game where we can kind of wander around. It's not exactly a wide open area. It's a little linear. But anyway, we're going to be doing a little swimming. Yeah, you're going to find out in Final Fantasy X that there's a couple of characters that do some water battling, I guess you could say. You can also go underwater here if you hold down A, and I think there's a couple of chests around here. Nothing big, but, you know, just in case you want to check things out. And yes, we do have random battles. It's kind of one of the first areas of the game where, you know, we got some random battles to deal with here. So that's pretty neat. Anyway, let's get back to Sin and what's going on. I don't know what powers Sin has, but apparently it's something to do with time travel. It's pretty confusing. I mean, is Tidus from the same universe, the same world as this Zanarkand? I mean, I don't know. Is it just a simple kind of time-traveling thing? You know? It's very blurry, it's kind of fuzzy. Nothing's really known at this moment in time of this game here. You know, like Tidus said, you know, I just live life until that time, you know? Just kind of go with the flow. I mean, what really can he do anyway? What's he gonna do? Like I said, it all started with Sin. So maybe if we can find Sin again, it can clear up all this confusion. There's a chest. And by the way, I always thought that swimming towards it... Okay, look, doesn't it kind of look like it's falling to the ground? Doesn't it? That always kind of bothered me. You know, it's just kind of maybe like a graphic kind of fumble. It just doesn't look well. You know, is it like a water effect kind of thing they screwed up? I don't know. But it looks like the chest literally is kind of like sinking. Like someone literally just threw it from above and it fell into the ocean. Of course, I would think it would sink much faster than that. But it just does to me. It looks like it's kind of slowly falling. You know, now it's going back up. Anyway, enough of that. So far in the game, there's been a couple of instances already where the voice actors say things that kind of sound odd to the game player. It kind of makes them raise an eyebrow like, oh, whoa, man. Why is he talking like that? And I just want to, you know, go back over my stance. There's a lot of great, talented voice actors in this game. And I don't think really that's the problem. I think it was the direction that was given to the voice actors. And it wasn't a good direction. I mean, we have James Arnold Taylor voicing Tidus here. And he's a pretty decent voice actor. He does a lot of stuff. And, you know, it's pretty funny. Long before I started work on this game, this walkthrough, a couple of years that went by doing these walkthroughs, people would tell me that I kind of sound like Tidus. I don't know, you might say to yourself, what the hell are these guys talking about? You don't sound like Tidus, Dave. And, you know, I mean, you might agree with them, but I take it as a compliment. A lot of people don't like Tidus's voice, or I guess James Arnold Taylor's Tidus. But I like his voice. Well, I like it at times. There's certain times where James Arnold Taylor does a lot of odd things with Tidus. I don't know. Once again, direction. And of course, we just met Wakka here. That's John DiMaggio. And John DiMaggio, you might recognize him, might not, but he does a lot of voice acting work. You might recognize him as Bender from Futurama.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Zanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. As long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
I suppose Tidus really isn't totally enthused about his current situation, but as long as we're here, you know, being a star Blitzball player, might as well take in on the tournament. Anyway, I'm just kind of heading back up here, looking at things. Crazy statues. Not much to this area, really. You're hearing the Besaid Island theme playing right now. It's probably one of my favorite tracks from the Final Fantasy X soundtrack. A little bit earlier, you also heard the Besaid Aurochs theme playing. So anyway, we're going to go down to Wakka's village, Besaid.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
Alright, good stuff. And you gotta start to wonder, is Tidus actually forgetting something?
Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Hey, not bad. Okay, now, go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any Blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the Blitzball sign for victory.
Alright, and here we are in Besaid Village, with the Besaid Village theme playing. Probably one of the better tracks of this game as well. Now we're supposed to go to the temple and present myself and do a little prayerage. But we don't really know anything about that. You gotta wonder, you know, what does Tidus truly know? And what did he forget? Fiends are around even during the day. Take care not to travel alone, yeah? Ah, locked in the village. Well, that's okay. We can check out this place. We can check out these chests. Of course. So let's check out the people of Besaid. What's going on, everybody? Seafaring is hard work. Gotta kick back sometimes. Get some R&R, yeah? Alright. We can buy some items. Pretty limited right now. We got potions, Phoenix Downs, antidotes. I bought one. I'm good. Thank you. Come again. Hey. I hope the Aurochs don't lose their first match again. I'd like to see them at least tie a game one of these years. Yeah, that's right. Wakka mentioned that he hasn't won a game in 10 years. Oh, man. I mean, I'm a sports fan. I'm a New York Jets fan. I know about pain and suffering. I know too much about pain and suffering. But 10 years without a single win? How many games do they play a season? That's what I gotta know. Me favorite's Lord O'Holland, yeah? Spitting image of me old hubby. Alrighty. What, a Blitzball player? I heard the Sin's toxins got to you. Took your memory, eh? I'd be happy to teach you anything you've forgotten, Sonny. How could you forget Sin? I can't say I don't envy you, though. There's many who would give anything to forget the pain Sin has brought. Sin appeared 1,000 years ago, a raging demon intent on reducing Spira to rubble. Everyone in Spira lives under Sin's black shadow. But to forget Sin, well, I'd consider yourself lucky, eh? The foul vapors that boil from Sin's hide are evil indeed. One breath, and it will taint the very core of your body. People who get too close to Sin forget even the most important things. Just like you, eh? How wretched you must be to have forgotten the teachings of Yevon. The teachings are the only salvation for those who suffer because of Sin. I'm sure you followed the teachings before the toxin got to you, of course. Go pray at the temple, and all will return in time. Zanarkand was once a great city in the far north off this land. Now it lies in ruin, destroyed by Sin 1,000 years ago. Such was its punishment for relying too much on Machina. Alright, no thanks, Gramps. So you gotta start to wonder. I mean, I've come in contact with Sin now a couple of times. You're supposed to lose your memory and forget things? Even very important things? Well, it seems to be the case here. So really, what is the truth behind what's going on with Tidus? Daddy doesn't play with me at all. Alrighty, kid. Odd clothes you got. What land you from? This your first time to Besaid? Yeah, so a lot of people are moving in and out and about here. Some either venture around in between the houses or they just kind of walk outside here. You should try praying. It worked for me. It'll work for you too. What about the Crusaders, though? We gotta check out them. There they are.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir! The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
I'm tired of being jerked around. Just tell me everything, please! Well, that would ruin the gaming experience.
We've been excommunicated from Yevon. We must go, now. Everything is riding on our last battle.
I traveled Spira looking for a land where nobody had heard of Sin. I gave up looking. I think it's for the best.
But soon, we may be able to finally defeat Sin. We've got a plan, one that'll go down in Crusader history.
Yeah, well, don't defeat him too fast, man. I need to find him still. So you can take a nap here if you so wish to. I think Tidus has been, like, hungry for the last couple of days here. What? What are you doing? What, me? Is it me? Do you know me? Do you recognize me? Famous Blitzball player. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Bow and pray. I appreciate the Crusaders' zeal, but they must heed the teachings. Oh. What is this? A hotel for cats? Seriously, this is some weird shit. Hey, cat! Man. Anyway, we got another sphere here you can save if you wish. I'm out of here. Where's Wakka? I'm hungry! Ah, here he is. Good stuff. Time for lunch, yeah?
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Yeah. The temple summoner? Yes, all Final Fantasy games have summoners, but Final Fantasy X specifically used the summoner to a very most important role, and we're going to find that out. The Besaid fabrics they make here are famous all over Spira. If I buy cheap and sell high, I'll be rolling in gil in no time. Oh, you con artist! You swindler, you! Long as I'm around, Besaid's weaving will always be known as nothing but the best. Mainlanders love the fabrics we weave here in Besaid. So you can see how they kind of, make their clothing. Seems pretty primitive around these parts. Anyway, if you look at the map, you can kind of see this little hidden path here you can check out. Get some chests. Smashed up little hut. There you go. So that's pretty much it to the village here of Besaid. You're the guy from the sea, right? I heard about you from Sir Luzu. Who are you, mister? Where are you from? There's pretty much nothing else to this village and you can't leave. So we might as well go up to the temple, check it out, see who these people pray to and look to for guidance. After all, they need something in their lives to help them.
It was then, standing in that place, I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
I agree with Tidus. Yeah, summoners, some great people who defend their people from the evils of whatever. Who cares? Not important right now. Where's the Blitzball? Pray hard, and the toxin will surely release its grip on you. I don't know, man. I don't think that's gonna do it. Anyway, you can wander around here a little bit, check things out. If memory serves me, I think there might have been one of those Al-Bhed, little spears lying around here you could pick up and add to your collection. Could have been in this room. Even searching the scriptures of Yevon, I have found no cure for Sin's toxin. May the blessing of Yevon guide you to health, friend. Yeah, like, the blessing isn't going to help me, man. I need more than that. Give me a cure! You're hearing the temple theme right now. This is a reoccurring theme that plays throughout the game. May the apprentice summoner return to us safely. The village was attacked by Sin when I was just a little kid, yeah? The village was burnt to ashes. I still have nightmares of that day. High Summoner Gandalf, give us your blessing, and watch over my family. The village where I was born is no longer there, thanks to Sin. Every once in a while in this game, there's kind of some weird camera shots and angles. You can't really control or do anything about it. Please let the Aurochs score at least one goal. I don't know, is that an appropriate prayer? Come on, kiddo. There's more important things. Yeah, you always want to check these kind of like hard to see and navigate nooks and crannies because you never know when there's something hidden around. Yeah, the Al-Bhed primer could have been in this room as well. They like to hide them all over this game. And I specifically, I think, left a couple around. So later on I can kind of show you. But anyway, I presented myself at the temple or whatever. I did this or that. I mean, Tidus is confused as shit. So whatever, man. Good stuff. Can we eat? Ah. What is it, soup?
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
Ah, all right.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Wakka?
Yeah, lately Tidus has been having a lot of dreams, and it looks like as he was dozing off, that priest from the temple caused a dream from his past, really. And it looks like it has something to do with his family. So that seems kind of like a touchy subject, and we'll probably be learning a little more about his issues and what's going on with all that. I think I'm going to call it a wrap here, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Dave the Usher for the Game Replay, and stay tuned for the next part of Final Fantasy X. I will see you guys next time. I am out.